Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Images of Robbie's store showcase the must-have items and restored cars. Exclusive images of Robbie's United Service Motors store in Davenport, Iowa, have been made public by the U.S. Sun. Robbie, 57, seemed like he was working on a classic red Triumph in the store's garage, among other old vehicles. Numerous placards were displayed at the store, one of which read "Jesus Saves," and was disclosed by Robbie on Instagram to be for sale for $7,500. Additional signage featured Texaco, Ford, Buick, and Wolfe's homemade candies, among others. A massive Red Baron Fokker triplane model from World War I is also suspended from the ceiling. Made circa 1958 as a toy for children, I have this bad boy suspended from the ceiling. What a great discovery. Robbie shared the discovery on Instagram. I adore discovering handmade items like these that creative family members produced for their children. Over the years, I've come upon some truly unusual discoveries. In addition, Robbie owns a number of antique gas pumps and bicycle helmets. Robbie seems to be working on restoring some of the additional gems that are in the rear of his store. Outside were classic Ford signs, grocery store signs, an English phone booth, and more. A number of antique vehicles, including a scarlet Cadillac, were also present. The building's huge side bears the words "Downtown Davenport," shaped and molded by the past. In March 2021, Robbie paid $200,000 for the commercial property building in Davenport, Iowa. The structure had renovations that included $900 for plumbing and electrical and $24,755 for a new roof. The garage door unifies everything. When the History Channel personality purchased the property, he posted on Instagram saying, "Love the history of this building, built in 1939 as an automotive building in downtown Davenport. It will endure." Robbie became a full-time member of American Pickers after Frank Fritz was let go from the show. Frank, 60, took a break from American Pickers in March 2020 to recuperate from back surgery. This was his last appearance on the show. Even though the original cast member wanted to return to the history show, his dismissal was confirmed in July 2021. It has been 2 years since I spoke with Mike. He didn't give me a call to see how I was doing, even though he knew I had a back problem. In an interview with the U.S. Sun from July 2021, Frank described his falling out with Mike as just the way it is. There was friction, according to Frank, because they were both American Pickers stars. The entire show is skewed in his favor. He said, "I can't even bend that low to show you how much." That's all right. It is similar to having Steven Tyler as the front man of Aerosmith. I've discovered my place on the show. I'm number 2, and he's number 1. I don't have an issue with that. Perhaps he does. "I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me," he even said. "I'm not sure why he's acting that way toward me. I'm just trying to get through life like everybody else and be as happy as I possibly can," the collector continued. "You are what you make of life. You don't get much out of something if you don't put much effort into it." While Frank was off the program in July 2022, he suffered a stroke. Frank and his recovery from the stroke are still ongoing, but a close friend of his told the U.S. Sun that the two are back together. There is nothing wrong between them. They have 40 years of mutual acquaintance. They completed high school together and have all of these experiences. They're fantastic friends, very good friends, the insider stated previously in the year. According to the insider, Mike, 60, has seen Frank a handful of times after the stroke, and they even call and text each other now. Despite taking the place of the show's popular favorite, the insider asserted that Frank is even closer to Robbie than he is to Mike. The friend went on, "Frank needs to do what he has to do since he suffered a stroke, and that's what Mike and Robbie, along with the program, do." That being said, they are just friends, and their discussion is the same as it has always been. That's the topic of conversation, since those guys are obsessed with picking and finding things. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.